Indian BrahMos missile may soon have a second customer in the South China Sea. After the Philippines, now Indonesia has concluded pricing negotiations and is just one step away from announcing a massive $450 million deal to buy multiple BrahMos batteries from India. This report in portal IndianDefenseNews.com states, defense officials have confirmed that nearly all procedural formalities have been completed, with only a final approval from the Russian partner remaining before the contract can be signed, unquote. It seems Indian Air Force Sukhoi 30 fighter jets smashing 11 Pakistani air bases with the BrahMos missile during Operation Sindoor could have played a part, as this Indian missile successfully beat any Chinese origin defenses which had been deployed. Indonesia itself logged in a territorial dispute and officially rejects China's imaginary 9-dash line, even though it has widespread diplomatic ties with Beijing. But does this signal a new era of India's rise as a global defense manufacturing powerhouse capable of beating Chinese weapon systems? Let's get you the details. The $450 million deal will see Indonesia become the biggest buyer of BrahMos missile, even eclipsing the $375 million deal for the sale of 3 BrahMos batteries by India to the Philippines. 2 batteries have been delivered, while a third will be delivered by the end of this year. Each BrahMos battery has 4 launchers with 3 missiles each, so each battery contains 12 BrahMos missiles. It seems Indonesia will buy at least 3, if not 4 batteries. This comes amid China weaponizing artificial islands in the region and conducting regular live-fire drills as CCP lays claim to the entire South China Sea region. However, its 9-dash line also claims Indonesia's territorial waters near the Natuna Islands, a highly resource-rich region. BrahMos is also known as the ship killer missile and can travel at nearly Mach 3 with a range of 290 kilometers. Its sea-skimming abilities and its speed allows it to beat contemporary air defense systems as seen during Indian military strikes on multiple Pakistani air bases. The India-Indonesia deal has been long awaited. It was first proposed in July 2020 by then Indonesian Defense Minister and current President Prabowo Subianto to his Indian counterpart Rajnath Singh during the former's visit to New Delhi. Earlier this year, in January, a source told Times of India, quote, "There are some budgetary constraints, but discussions have moved forward towards conclusion of the BrahMos deal now," unquote. The forthcoming sale is being seen as India's growing stature in the global defense market. India has also exported its Akash air defense system, its Pinaka multi-barrel rocket system, as well as ATAGS artillery to Armenia. Talks gained pace after the visit of President Subianto to India this January, following which India's Chief of Defense Staff General Anil Chauhan also paid a visit to Indonesia in October. During his 5-day visit, CDS Anil Chauhan met Indonesia's defense minister and held a bilateral meeting with his Indonesian counterpart General Subianto, the commander-in-chief of the Indonesian Armed Forces. Indonesia's interest in buying the BrahMos from India highlights the shared security challenges to the Indo-Pacific posed by an expansionist China. But how will the BrahMos cruise missile help Indonesia on the battlefield? India is in the process of extending the range of the BrahMos beyond 500 kilometers. It can carry a payload of 200 to 300 kilograms with both conventional as well as potential nuclear capabilities. It has a circular error probable or CEP of less than 10 meters, and some sources have cited it as close to 1 meter, which ensures highly precise strikes at strategic targets. The system can be launched from land-based mobile launchers, submarines and naval warships, as well as fighter jets like the Sukhoi 30. It uses 2-stage propulsion system, a solid propellant rocket booster for launch, followed by liquid-fueled ramjet for supersonic cruise. It contains an inertial navigation system or INS, GPS and active radar seeker as a guidance system. After its terrific performance in the India-Pak War, other interested nations include Malaysia and Thailand. Both nations adopted the shared vision of India-Indonesia on maritime cooperation in the Indo-Pacific in 2018. During the January visit of Indonesian President to India, Prime Minister Modi and President Prabowo agreed to continue the defense cooperation as maritime neighbors and strategic partners. They also agreed on cooperation in the field of defense with regular interaction interactions between defense ministers of both the countries. But what do you believe? Having turned 11 Pakistani air bases to rubble, are more countries now likely to buy the Indian BrahMos? Leave a comment with your opinion, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.